Hi everybody, welcome back. Today's viewing is a rental property in Peckham, and it's an extraordinary example of what really cool people do with very cool apartments. Let's go and take a look. Okay, the apartment, let's kick off with the interior. It is a fabulous space. What started out life as a 2-bedroom apartment has become, with the owner's input and removal of all the interior walls, a beautifully finished designer apartment of around 750 square feet. It's the top floor of the Pioneer Centre over here in Frobisher Place, SE15. It also has a huge private roof terrace, which we'll head up to shortly, but it'll be going up for rent and available from around early to mid-May with an asking price of £2,850 per calendar month. So with that done, let's go flip the camera around and have a wander. Now, the reason I'm kicking off the tour on the top floor here, as we head to the apartment front door, which by the way does have a lift access, is to give you some background on the building itself. The Pioneer Centre was constructed in the 1930s, and it was to become the base for a social experiment which looked after or took care of the well-being and health of the local residents to this area. It was very successful. It didn't actually last for longer than about 20 years, I believe. There is loads of history on it, which I will leave in the description box below for you to have a read through. But some of the benefits that are still in place today, which the residents of the building get to use now, are the communal residence swimming pool, which is a lovely big, almost Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a residence gym. And here's the apartment, and we're going to head through the door now. Right, there we go. Welcome to the studio. I think some of you who've seen my older videos will know that I am a massive fan of really old historic homes and historic architecture, but that doesn't mean to say that I can't appreciate more sort of modernist and brutalist architecture and design, and this is no exception. So let me just start with this. These windows, these original Crittall windows, are amazing. And because the owners took that bold step to remove all the interior walls, what you've ended up with this, the light in here is phenomenal. And their design eye, their detailing, their style is in every corner of this space, and I think they've done an amazing job. Now, because this is a rental home, there are certain things we need to discuss, because if it was a sales property, everything would go. In this case, certain things will stay. For example, this Japanese neon here will stay, but it will be covered up with perspex just to protect it, because accidents can happen, and that's not what they really want. The Vitsu shelving here, which is a really nice addition because it creates a bit of a screen and a small hallway there as you come in through the front door, but that doubles up as a study, bookshelf as you can see, and an office space, works really well. That will stay. Bedroom and some of the furniture over in the living area, again, up for debate. If you have got your own furniture, you want to bring it with you, that's absolutely fine, but some of these things can stay. But please don't ask about the BMX. That is going, that won't be staying. More practical features as we wander around. So the flooring everywhere is a grey rubberized tile floor that looks the part, feels the part, and also does a really good job of reflecting the light coming in from those big windows. Kitchen over here, again, nice, looks like a single unit, bespoke, added in by the owners. So you've got the metal countertop there, you've got the metal facing cupboard doors. That far end is a fridge with a freezer box above. There's lots of storage under the counter, a Siemens electric oven, plus you've got a Siemens induction hob there with the centre mounted or centre fitted extractor hood, which draws the odours down from when cooking, saves the need to have anything above there, and certainly doesn't disturb the look of that Vitsu shelving, which is also included above the countertop. Other practical features. Just by the front door, there's a rather large walk-in cupboard with an automatic light that should pop on. Yep, there we go. Doubles up as wardrobe, boot space, storage, more Vitsu shelving in here as well. And just behind me, at the lower level, washing machine, That is, I believe, a washer dryer sat there, nicely hidden away. And then another cupboard housing I think that's the water heater, and you've got your BT alarm panels and broadband and the fuse board in there as well. And next stop on the tour, the bathroom, which is simply styled but so effective. White tiles, grey rubberised flooring, but little design details everywhere, which just make this room a lot of fun. Now, next to the bathroom, we have a ladder, stairs, which run up to the roof terrace, which I will be shinning up now, but without the camera on. So I'm going to switch the camera off and I'll meet you up there. Right, so at the top of the stairwell here, this very easily slides back. That's one-handed, that effort. And as I head and navigate my way to the top, it might be worth just noting that Friday nights and Saturday nights after a few sherbets, just be a bit careful on those stairs. But this is the private rooftop terrace for the apartment. It is huge. Essentially, it's the footprint for the apartment. So around 750 square feet, but completely private. Great space, great views. Canary Wharf over there, through the trees just over there. The city, just make out the Gherkin and the Heron Tower and the what looks like the Google Play button building over there. But what a space, really social, nice for barbecues, nice for social gatherings, brilliant for summer evenings, great for the mornings. Do your downward dog in your little yoga spot space over there. And then if I head over to this side of the apartment and I look down, you also get to see the communal tennis court, which is another benefit of being a resident of the building. Just over there, that's visitors parking, and then the apartment does come with its own private space. There we go. That is the tour taken care of, and I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed walking around. It's just a fun, interesting, cool, design-led space that is going to suit a single person or a couple. No question about it. It's a great part of the world. The building itself is fantastic. It's iconic. The location is actually surprisingly quiet, considering we're quite close to some major transport links in a good way. We can walk from here to Nunhead Station, where you can pick up the National Rail Services and Thameslink into central London. You can walk to Queen's Road, Peckham Station with, again, Overline and National Rail Services. And we're not a million miles away from New Cross as well, so you can get the National Rail into London Bridge and beyond, Charing Cross and Cannon Street, and also jump on the Overline there into Shoreditch. So all in a nicely centred package for transport links, and there's loads of buses out on the old, just near out on the Old Kent Road as well. But up for rent, £2,850 per calendar month. Could be furnished, could be part furnished, could be completely empty. If you like the look of it and you'd like to discuss more, please give me a call on 0203 987 1739. You can email me directly, simon@uniqueproperty.tv, or contact us in the usual way through the website uniquepropertycompany.co.uk. Please give it a thumbs up if you've liked this apartment. Even if you don't want to rent it, it'll be good to hear your opinion and your thoughts. Please drop me a line below and I'll have a read through it. But until then, that's the end, all done and dusted. I look forward to seeing you on the next tour. Until then, take care.